Are you struggling to understand why you need to use a CPAP? In this video, we're going to help you understand why you might need a CPAP. Since you're watching this video, I'm assuming that you've had a sleep study performed and now you know that you need to use a CPAP machine. And you might be asking your doctor, why do I need to use a CPAP machine? To clarify, there are alternative methods of providing sleep apnea treatment, but CPAP therapy is always the best way. Sleep apnea is the cessation of breathing, meaning you stop breathing. Now you might wonder why. What do you mean I stop breathing? There's different categories of sleep apnea: central sleep apnea, mixed sleep apnea, and obstructive sleep apnea. In this video, we're mainly going to be going over obstructive sleep apnea. Obstructive sleep apnea is there's an obstruction in the airway. So something is collapsed or something is blocking the airway that's preventing the air from getting to your lungs. There are many causes of sleep apnea. We're not going to go over them in this video. We're going to go over the treatment methods for sleep apnea and why you might need a CPAP machine. There are 3 treatment options when it comes down to sleep apnea. Now, the first treatment, CPAP machine, continuous positive airway pressure. What a CPAP does is provide an air pressure to open up your airway. So if your airway's collapsed, your tongue fell back and your airway's collapsed, the air is going to push your airway open. Now, this is the most effective treatment and it's the #1 recommended treatment for sleep apnea. Ultimately, a patient that has obstructive sleep apnea needs something to maintain their airway open. So all these methods of treatment, what are they going to do? They're just going to open your airway. The next treatment option is oral appliances. Now, oral appliances are mandibular advancement devices. What do? They pull the jaw forward and pull the tongue out so it doesn't obstruct the airway. So maintaining that patent airway. Now, the third option is to have a surgery. The surgery is more invasive. They actually have to cut out parts of your soft tissue, take out your tonsils. This is not a surgery that everybody wants to go through, and it will not eliminate sleep apnea, guaranteed. Another surgery for sleep apnea is to have an electrical stimulating device. This is something that will be implanted into the body, and it provides a little electrical current to maintain your tongue forward. So you will have to go through a surgery to be able to obtain this device. Skipping out on your treatment might not seem like a big deal to you. Now, I can tell you that it is a big deal. When you skip out on your treatment, you can cause more serious matters, more serious health risks. Anywhere from a heart attack to a stroke to even up to congestive heart failure. Now, you might say, oh, you're being an extremist. I am not being an extremist. Little by little, you will get there if you're not treating your sleep apnea. Always remember that CPAP therapy is always going to be your best and first line of defense. Alternative methods of electrical stimulating devices, oral appliances, and surgery, those are all alternatives for patients that are unable to adjust to CPAP therapy. If you're watching this video just to know why you need to use your CPAP machine, I'm going to give you the main reason why: your health. Your health should be extremely important to you. That's not something that you should leave on the sideline. That's something that you have to put front and center, and you have to attack it full throttle. Don't beat around the bush, go right through. Your health is going to be the main factor always in the decision of using a CPAP machine. Now, to use a CPAP machine, why? It's going to improve the quality of your life. It's going to improve your rest. You're going to be able to have a better night's sleep, more deep sleep, and you're going to be more awake and refreshed in the morning. Remember that the lack of oxygen to your brain can cause a multitude of effects. Not only the heart problems that I was suggesting earlier, but it can also cause memory issues, it can cause impotence, it can cause many other factors. So that's something that you really need to take a look at, and it impacts your overall well-being. For those of you that spend the night snoring and your wife is kicking you out of the room or your husband's kicking you out of the room because the snoring is just unbearable, that's another reason why you might want to use your CPAP device, so that you could actually sleep next to your bed partner. Under the category of CPAP, there's various levels of therapy. Being CPAP is the main therapy, then APAP, which is auto adjusting therapy, and BiPAP, which is a bi-level device. There's multiple reasons why you would use either or. We have an explanation video that we have linked up above. You've watched this whole video. What I can tell you is stop trying to beat around the bush and go at it. Attack the sleep apnea, go with your CPAP therapy, use the CPAP, try it out. Little by little, you'll get used to it. It's one of the hardest therapies to get used to. You can't take this, like when you go to the doctor and they write you a prescription for a pill, you take a pill and you feel better. That's not the way that this treatment works. This is like when the doctor tells you to go do exercise. A lot of patients will go out the first day, do a little bit of exercise. The next day, my feet hurt, my knees hurt, my back hurts, my head hurts. They don't want to do it. CPAP therapy is something that is going to be a struggle. You're going to have to, little by little, keep pushing at it to get used to it. But when you get used to it and you feel the benefits, all of it is going to be well worth it. When you're ready to go on your journey for CPAP therapy, make sure to check out the popular brands like ResMed, Fisher & Paykel, and Respironics. Those are the leaders in the industry. We hope that this video has been helpful to you. If you have any comments, please comment down below. Like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a video. I do want to put you guys on that we started a Facebook group called the CPAP Community. I would recommend that you subscribe to that CPAP community because you'll get a lot of helpful hints in there. Back at it from the Sleep Play Studios, my name is Oswald Azua. I'm the respiratory therapist with SleepPlay.com, and I'd like to thank you for watching this video. Sleep tight and good night.